Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with EndZone.
With over 100 years without sunlight.
We've got some good voice acting going on. Love it. They had to pay the price.
But we have prepared ourselves.
We have prepared ourselves.
A chance to make things right.
So it's a base building game, maybe? I don't know. That's a good drawing. That's how I draw. I'm really good at drawing. As you can see.
Still, we will make the best of it.
Yeah, we will. And we're British. Which is cool.
Even though Mother Earth is grim and tainted, we have managed to survive.
And we have, I guess.
We will keep surviving.
Kaboom! Gotta get that big base hit, man. So what are we doing? EndZone, A World Apart. Right, so full disclosure, I did receive my copy for free. And we're gonna play it. We are gonna play A World Apart, EndZone. We're gonna get a touchdown in the EndZone. Woo! Once it loads up, of course. Yeah, so I guess we're just waiting for something to happen. Maybe I should... Oh, no, it's coming. It was pretty loud in my earballs before. All right, cool. So let's review and preview. What is that? Okay. Right, so this is the roadmap. Early access roadmap. Right, so let's go new game. Play either an interrelated tutorial that teaches you all the important aspects of the game or become familiar with certain parts of the game in brief segments. I don't know. I guess we'll do the tutorial. A longer intro. Yeah, let's do the tutorial. We're gonna play EndZone, A World Apart, tutorial styles. It's gonna be awesome. Man, I've been a little bit unwell recently, but because I'm in New Zealand, I haven't been too worried about it. You know, there's not very much COVID here. In fact, there's no COVID except for like a couple of places.
Finally left
voice acting.
Just look at this beautiful scenery. It's marvelous, even though it's a bit different from what we had pictured. We were able to secure a few basic resources and are storing them in our bus.
Nice, so we've got a bus.
I'm glad we prepared ourselves well for this kind of scenario, especially since our inventories in the EndZone ran low. Don't forget that if you need additional information, you can look at our survival guide at any time.
All right, let's go. So we open the survival guide. All right.
Well done. Everything you need to know should be right here. I think the time has come for us to at last build ourselves a new home here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Before we can construct buildings at all, we have to assign the profession builder to several settlers so that they can take care of construction contracts. In general, it's your responsibility to decide which tasks are important and how our settlers are supposed to be distributed to attend to them.
Okie dokie, I can do that. Open the profession menu. It's flashing. Got it. So this is a RimWorld kind of vibe. There we go.
Right. Your builders will be ready as soon as construction contracts have been issued. It's time to start focusing on our key.
Got it.
The first thing we ought to do is to establish a working water supply. So we'll move on to our first construction contract. Place and build a jetty by a lake in the vicinity of your town center.
A jetty. So I'm supposed to place a jetty. Where's that? That's here? What? Adjacent to my town center. Is there a water source or something? I feel like a jetty goes in the water, right? Oh. There we go. So we made it. Okay, jetty, assign settlers to builder, jetty built. So are people gonna go do some building? What is going on here? So they're grabbing materials. And they're gonna bring it down here. What is... So this is just like wrecked stuff here. Right. So if I open the professions menu, can I make people do other jobs? Doesn't look like it. Right. Production limits, settlement inventory. Right. So all we can do is professions at the moment. All we can do is builders. So why don't we just get everybody building? I mean, like, rather than waiting all day. Is that guy dancing? No, these guys are just hanging out. Alright. What else can we build?
Very good. The jetty was completed as planned. Now we have a place where we can collect water. There are other possibilities to gather water too. We can obtain and store water from different sources, like a jetty, rain collector, or well in the cistern. The cistern should always be in close proximity to a water source.
Got it. So we should build a cistern in close proximity to a water source. We'll build it right there. Nice. Okay. Cistern, assign settlers to the profession water carrier. Sure. Now we are collecting water. Nice. Once our builders build the cistern, I guess, then we'll be collecting water. Maybe I'll fast forward a bit through the tutorial because it is a little bit slow. Okay, so I've been playing for about 35 minutes now, and it's definitely doing that thing that these types of games do. Where, you know, the time just sort of goes. And I'm having a really good time. I'm enjoying myself. I like it. I like the aesthetic. I like the voice acting. It definitely has a real RimWorld kind of vibe. I like the fact that, you know, it's the buildings are all built out of shanty things, and then, like, there's quite a few different textures for the buildings. You know, like, that's very cool. So these are all cabins, but they're all different, which is cool, because the easy thing would just be to have them all look identical, but they don't. I guess the cisterns look identical, but that's fine because the cabins don't. So they have spent some time doing that stuff, which is cool. So it's a survival game where you're managing a town, and you sort of tell the people what to do. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build a school. So here's our building area. Community. We're going to go to the school. So we built our tailor shop here. And I had envisioned this as being like the not industrial part of town. So we actually might put the school... I might put the school next to... yeah, so those green areas, that's the entrance, is the green areas. Yeah, You know what? Let's put it there. It can go there. So that's a little school there. We've got our tailor shop here doing stuff. These are cisterns, which are storing water. These are the cabins that the people live in. We've got a lot of bars to look at and stuff, but it all kind of makes sense. There's weather. We're about to hit a drought, which is why I decided to collect extra water, because I thought that was a good idea. Yeah. Oh, we don't have any teachers, though. So, where are they going to come from? Take it from the builders. So we've got a teacher who can teach our 7 children. These are my farms. I'm making cabbage and black salsify. I don't know what black salsify is, but I'm making it. So this is the farmer. He's going in there and he's harvesting up this black salsify. It is kind of interesting to look at. Yes, we got cabbage, we got black salsify, we've got someone fishing over here. I guess the water's not super contaminated. And these guys are collecting water and storing it in the cistern, which, you know, it all makes sense. It's all solid. So my rewards for this are 5 new settlers. That's pretty cool. Because they heard about my school and they want to come join. Love it. I love it. The tutorial's very thorough. I'm having a good time.
Besides the fact that educated children work more effectively, we'll also teach them to be more careful with their protective clothing and tools. This, in turn, leads to them staying intact longer, and we conserve valuable resources.
Nice.
Now that our population is starting to grow, we ought to again turn our attention to the topic of food production. We are already accumulating fish and tilling our fields.
Right, so we'll make a gatherer's cabin. We'll do that. We can definitely do that. We'll go back to food, gatherer's cabin. We'll put this over here because it's a accumulation thing. I like to line up the entrances so all the entrances are in the same spot. Just a little something that I like doing. I'm sure other people have their own things. So I can't build these yet. Yeah. So you can assign builders and all that kind of stuff. We've got 5 new people, so we can actually assign some gatherers. Love it. And we can look up here. We've got plenty of wood. We've got plenty of scrap. Yeah, we're making our way through. I guess the idea is we could have more water. Our production limit is 90,000, so maybe we'll set up another water gatherer just to make sure that we don't run out of water when that drought hits, because it's coming, or we're in it now. I don't know. So you can look at the soil. So that means the soil's wet. This is terrestrial radiation. So there's none around us, I guess, because it happens with the weather and all that. This is the location of attractiveness. Oh, why are these not attractive? Negative influence. Oh, I see. Right, they don't like being near the tailor shop. Sure. Okay. And I have no positive influence stuff. We've got no electricity. Our buildings are all in good condition. Cool. So we're still building our gatherer's workshop. We can speed up time, which is good. It took me a while to find that, even though it was like literally right there. I was just being an idiot. So that's right. So we'll build this gatherer's workshop, and then we'll see what the tutorial man has to say. And then, you know, I might do the thing where we go look. Oh, we got some pigs. Look at those pigs. I might do the thing where we go look at some description, you know, to see what's going on. Cool. So we got some gatherers and go out and gather some berries. Berries produced and some mushrooms. We'll just speed up time a little bit. Oh, I see. So the drought's like legit.
Very good. As you can see, the gatherer's cabin is an effective possibility to get food quickly. But watch out. After a drought, it's going...
Right.
Although we are sufficiently supplied at the moment, our survival depends on diligent planning. If we can lay out a plan for an orchard, Then we can start to plant fruit or nut trees that we can...
Sure. So let's lay out a plan for an orchard. This has been my farming area so far, so I don't see why I wouldn't do that again. There we go. But we'll have to assign a new farmer, because now we've got 3 fields. Man, we got tons of food production. We're eating like kings. So did the fish come back? Is that... Seems weird the fish would come back after the drought. They would, because if it killed all the fish, they wouldn't come back. I don't know. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, we gotta choose our seed. Choose our seed. I guess we're choosing plums.
The orchard has been laid out, and the trees are already beginning to grow.
Nice.
Similar to crops for farming, trees need some time until they are fully grown. But once they have grown, they can be harvested again and again.
Thank you.
The gatherer's cabin gathers food from the surrounding forests. However, there are any number of other
An herbal hut. All right. Yeah, I think we'll go look at the description. I'm having a good time. And we're gonna go see what the game has to say for itself. All right, EndZone: A World Apart is a post-apocalyptic survival city builder where you start a new civilization with a group of people after a global nuclear disaster. Build them a new home and ensure their survival in a shattered world threatened by constant radiation, toxic rain, sandstorms, and droughts. Recent reviews are mixed, but it's got mostly positive reviews. It's got thousands of reviews. Developed by Gently Mad Studios. So it currently costs $39.99. Okay. I mean, I like the voice acting and stuff. I guess I'd prefer it to be like $10 cheaper, but you could probably buy it on a special. Buy Mr. Prepper in the EndZone. What is... I don't... Oh, so it's another game. Weird. Okay. Buy Colonies of the Apocalypse. Buy Assembled with Love. Sure. In a crop of games that may as well be clones, EndZone has something that sets it apart, but doesn't say what it is. EndZone has the potential to be the best apocalypse simulator ever. Relaxed like Anno, hard like Banished. That was the game that it was reminding me of. It was Banished. Banished is really hard, but I like this. It's cool. So terrorists blew up nuclear power plants around the world and plunged the world into chaos. Great. Build a settlement, gather and refine many different resources, experience dynamically simulated believable environments. Every ground cell in the game has its own humidity and radiation values. Survive in a world of constant threats including radioactively contaminated ground, droughts, toxic rains, sandstorms, and raiders. Send expeditions to forgotten places, experience a living settlement, and fulfill side missions. Variety of challenging scenarios with specific winning conditions and a distinct storyline will put your survival skills to the test. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, and we saw the roadmap. Let's have a look at the reviews. So Zach Store 99, who's one of my friends, he also does videos, did not like it. Let's see why. While this game has a great art style and the basic functions of the game work fine, I find this game's balance early on to be beyond frustrating. Your survivors seem doomed to die over and over and over again until you figure out the almost perfect balance and timing for every action, and that's playing the tutorial. Huh. So I haven't actually been having that problem. So maybe... When did he make the review? So that was April. So they may have fixed that. They may have fixed that. And we've also got Bat Prince on here. He's another one of my YouTuber friends. A well-done city building and population management with heavy post-apocalyptic feels. Seems an obvious winner of an idea. The difficulty curve is gradual, balanced, and doesn't feel overwhelming at all. But his... was done... Oh yeah, so this was late last year, or this was early last year, and this is late last year, and now we are in the middle of 2021. So it has gotten better. It really is Banished in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Right. And was having fun learning the game, then the tutorial just kind of ended, but I could continue to play the game. That was fine. I played for another hour or so, then I felt the game really had no point. Yeah. Right, so the point, I guess, would be to play scenarios. Fallout means Civ City. If Banish and Fallout had a baby. If you enjoy micromanagement, this is a good game for you. You have access to every single knob. Endless survival mode, 10 scenarios, semi-random side missions from residents. Major cons. What are the major cons? Hard to locate buildings. Sometimes builders won't fix buildings and other bugs. Right. Yeah, well, I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'll probably play it. I've played quite a lot of Banish myself. Let's have a look at Gently Mad Studios and see what they have to say for themselves. So, Assemble Entertainment. Right, so we've played a few of these guys' games. I recently published a video on Lacuna, and I played Orbital Bullet. I remember that one. That one I'm going to be playing tomorrow. That was my plan anyway. We played the Innsmouth case. I remember that, Jessica. Huh. So I guess I like this publisher because most of the games that I played by them have been pretty fun. So yeah, that's EndZone, A World Apart. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to check out the game, click on the link in the description and pick it up. I might wait for a sale. That would be my one thing. I would say might be better to wait for a sale. And like the video if you liked it, or dislike it if you disliked it. Subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. And I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.